Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here. Welcome you to another one of those trophy list analysis videos. Today's game is Steven Universe, Save the Light. So I have a confession to make. I've hardly seen any of Steven Universe, and I know it's supposed to be like one of the best like Cartoon Network style shows out now. So I'm very sad about that. I really need to actually get into watching that. There's a lot of stuff I really need to be watching that, Adventure Time and some other good shows. Anyway, the trophy list looks like a typical sort of kids game list in terms of 20 trophies worth 1,200 points, but 1 platinum, 8 golds, 9 silvers, and 2 bronzes, so very high in trophy point values. So let's look at the actual list. So I have to assume this game is going to be sort of like, say, the Phineas and Ferb game or the Adventure Time game or games like that have been on PS3 and PS4 in terms of its design, its gameplay, its graphics, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be sort of based on the show to some degree, though I don't know how much. So our Platinum Trophy is called Believe in Steven, and I gotta admit the trophy names and or at least the descriptions are really, really good. Not descriptions, the pictures, my bad guys. I've done like 5 of these videos today. The pictures look great, very colorful, very well designed. So we've got our 2 bronzes right here. Donut hole-in-one. Jump through a big donut. I would assume that's something that's very easy to do. Attack the light. Defeat 100 light constructs. That's probably pretty easy, probably story-related. Perfect 10. Perform 10 perfect blocks in a row. And then somebody's perfect. Perform 10 perfect attacks in a row. I would assume that's not going to be too bad, but I assume that means there's going to be more combat in this one than, say, the Adventure Time game. So it's probably still not too difficult, but it sounds like there will be a little bit more of the combat and stuff, and you probably will have to have at least a little bit of skill to do it. Delivery Boy, complete all the fish stew pizza deliveries. So I don't know if this game's like open world or, you know, if it's going to be more linear or what, and if that's like something that you do along the way, like as an open world activity. I guess we'll see when it comes out. Because I had not even heard of this game at all, so that's kind of sad, I guess. Work of art. Help Vidalia finish her masterpiece. It's another silver, so that's actually probably a story-related one. Future Boy Boltron. Receive every fortune from Boltron, son of Zoltron. So I assume that's either like another collectible or miscellaneous style trophy. Again, a lot of this is going to sort of depend if it's like an open world game or exactly how the game functions. So I guess we'll see when it comes out for a lot of these. Boss Beater Uppers. Defeat any boss without letting any party members be defeated. That sounds like it could be a bit tricky. And I would assume that if this game's anything like the Adventure Time game, then there will not be chapter select. But the Phineas and Ferb game did have chapter select at least. So I would be a little bit worried about that in case it does not have chapter select of some kind and you have to get everything in a single run. Could be kind of annoying. Trifecta, defeat 3 enemies with a single attack. That should be pretty easy. I'm sure there's like a specific place to do it. Pow, deliver over 100 damage with 1 ability. There's probably, again, a specific place to do that. Team building exercise, perform every fusion and team attack. That's probably not too bad. And now we get to the gold trophies. Is this canon? Experience an alternate sequence of events. So that is probably a story-related trophy or an alternate ending-related trophy. We always save the day. Save Light Steven and the Prism. I assume that's a story-related trophy. Best case scenario, win the fight and then go out for pizza is probably, again, a story-related trophy. Lil Dudes, recover every Little Light Steven. I bet that's a collectible-based trophy. Back in Bismuth, fully upgrade all weapons at the Forge, so it looks like it could be a bit grindy depending on what you have to do to upgrade. Crying Breakfast Friend, defeat any boss while wearing the Crying Breakfast Friend badge, I assume, or CBF badge. So that one's technically missable, I'm sure, unless you can go back and replay stuff. Adventure is out there. Travel to every zone. That's probably pretty easy. And then Perfect Pork Chop. Complete the game to 100%. So a lot of the difficulty and stuff with this game is probably going to depend on, you know, if you can go back and do stuff later on, if there's a chapter select, if the game's open world or not. But it looks like it could be a very fun game based off of a very good TV series, sort of like Adventure Time, even though that game wasn't really that good and the Phineas and Ferb game was terrible. But I know that it's a very good series, and I probably will try out this game eventually, if anything, just for the Platinum. I can't see it being any higher than a 3 out of 10, given that it is pretty much a kid's game. And, you know, it's been kind of a long time since we've gotten, you know, kids games to Platinum, and yet we've gotten like 2 in the last week all of a sudden with this and Ben 10. But it's been kind of a while since we've had a lot of like kids games and stuff. The last one I can even remember was Cars 3, and that was back during the summer. So anyway, I don't know exactly when the game releases. It's supposed to release sometime this fall or winter. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.